baptism. Why was that controversial? Because in the 2nd century, some Christian communities taught that baptism cleansed all previous sins, but if you sinned after baptism, there was no second chance for the lost. The Shepherd of Hermas contradicts that doctrine. According to Martin 4:3, I heard, sir, from some teachers that there is no other repentance except that which took place when we descended into the water and received remission of our former sins. But he said to me, you have heard correctly, because it is so. However, since you ask exactly about all things, I will declare this to you also. God knows the heart and the corners of things. If man's weakness, and the devil's many wiles. Therefore, in his great mercy, he appointed a repentance also for those who sinned after baptism. This was the message of hope for Christians who are faithful, a message of grace that extended repentance beyond the work of baptism. But it was also a dangerous message for the institutional church, because repentance was possible without official church mediation. If God could forgive directly through personal prayer, then clerical authority over forgiveness was weakened, and Rome couldn't allow that. So what did they do? In 367 AD, Athanasius of Alexandria wrote his famous Festal Letter 39. In that letter, he listed the 27 books that should be considered canonical in the New Testament, and explicitly excluded the Shepherd of Hermas. According to Athanasius, the Shepherd of Hermas was used for the instruction of catechumens, but should not be considered inspired scripture. Besides, a book read for the 2 years in Christian communities, a book that appeared in Codex Sinaiticus, one of the oldest biblical manuscripts, quoted by Irenaeus, Tertullian, Origen, and Clement of Alexandria, was declared non-canonical, but Ethiopia observed it complete in Ge'ez, as part of their official Bible, because for Ethiopians, Hermas's visions were not human inventions. They were angelic revelations that complemented the Gospels, and the teachings about forgiveness didn't threaten God's grace. They confirmed it. According to Ethiopian traditions, the Shepherd of Hermas is especially important for understanding the nature of the church as a living organism, represented by the old woman who rejuvenates, the role of angels as messengers and spiritual guides, the constant struggle between the spirit of truth and the spirit of deception,
home of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
purity of heart
As
over
we'll see a squad from the Big 12,
one of the most
the PCU Horned Frogs,
describes the
taking on a
construction
team
of the
from the
tower,
SEC,
symbolizing
the
the church.
Arkansas Razorbacks.
Vision 3.
Glad to have you with us for EA Sports
I
College
saw the
Football.
6
I'm
young
Bruce
men
Davis,
come.
David Pollock,
Those
and
who were
Justin
building,
Palmer
and
with
with
me
them
in the
were
booth.
innumerable
Guys, we're ready
multitudes
to
of other
tee it
men.
up.
And the lady said to me, "Do you see these men?" "I see it, lady. These are the holy angels who were created first, and to whom the Lord entrusted all his creation to increase it, build it, and govern."
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give to the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. To the air, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's McAllister. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection. The defense gets a fourth down stop.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Try to get it to the edge. Creates a little room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
To do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Hoover. Right on target this time. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking 1st down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Back-to-back sacks. That's the way you respond defensively. Love it. Getting after the quarterback, even though this is running time, running situation on the field, this defense was not fooled. They were ready for the pass. They were studied up. 2 sacks in back-to-back plays.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a first down here to open the period. Going with the ground game left. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your back.
Snags it on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, and that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game, bring more guys down. I'm more willing to play man coverage on the outside. And then in turn, if the QB can make plays down the field, make strikes, get on the same page as the receiver.
Touchdown, Arkansas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quick release by the QB. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes the grab on the right. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
To the air, it's Green. Moves around to clear up the vision. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Russell. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The short hands, it's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now the toss. Turning it on! Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He lets one fly deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.